let us continue playing Xenonauts. The total casualties of this war now stands at 44,082. Which is an interesting enough number by itself. Hopefully those casualties won't be on our side anymore, because we're now building really heavy armor. At least we will be once we get some additional marauders. I'm probably going to actually bypass beta complex building any more of the armors for the moment and just get a fleet of marauders on both sides. I'm also kind of the opinion that I should probably I'm going to replace the Foxtrots, but I'm tempted to actually just directly replace the Corsairs as well. Tempted. I'm not going to do that just yet. The Temple of Power is the closest base to this one, and it's what's going to launch the attack. For now, though, we need to make sure everybody is fully equipped. So, Ashton, Command Shadowhawk, Ugg, Wolf Armor. Which, unfortunately, is going to put a lot of people overweight, but this should be alright. You can get rid of your things there. In fact, we can have one. Go Plasma Grenade. You're okay. Trait G. Shall dump some grenades off. Hard to actually go for a medkit rather than grenades on you. We don't need to stun any... Actually, no, that's actually a lie. There's a possibility that we might actually want to stun people. It's a possibility. And because of that, we're going back to our old gas grenades. Captain Ugg can remove... Actually, no, it doesn't really matter, does it? We'll do that anyway. Gas grenade. Puts you just over. Ashton. Okay, so we can have two for Ashton, and Sammy will have... Sammy has one already, but we'll make sure we are fully stocked up here. Yeah, because... if this is a large enough base, there might be, now that we know we need one of the Praetors. And if there is, well, that's something we can work towards. I'm going to go and change your role to an assault soldier, which apparently there is insufficient equipment for. But that's fine, we can work with that. There you go. One stun. One electroshock. I think that takes you well below on the time units. Okay, you're just going to be as is. In fact, one stun grenade only drops you by 1 point, so I'm quite happy to stick with that. So, Edward, we're assigning you to Strike 2. Let's take on the alien base. Medical center at Beta Complex is finished. That only took me a long time to get set up, but we've done it. Engage. And prepare for death. Okay, so deployment, we see we have two directions to go in, both of which are kind of open. So we should have the tank prepared there. A couple of privates in position there. We shall have Sammy there. And we only have one sniper on this mission, apparently. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, in all honesty, but you never know. There's a claw, and trait G can be in the corner wherever he's needed to go. End turn. Right. First up then, Sammy. Open the door. So, initially, not much found. Let's save a normal shot and just run you back around to that side of things. Okay. Because of that, I'm going to move Desert Claw up this way. And wish we hadn't. But hey, we now know where an alien is. Always a good thing. Might as well advance the tank the other way, and the only reason I'm saying that is because I don't think there's a lot of room to maneuver around there. And the think we'll be better off trying to sneak the other way around on it. Commander Ashton is going to be snapshot duty. In fact, if it's... yeah, we'll duck and hold there. He could teleport into us, actually, but with those three, I'd imagine it's going to be fairly sorted. Next up, whoever's got the most time units on this side, that'll be Moralco. Opens up and finds not much. We already know we're up against Wraiths because we've sim one, but we're not sure what the second enemy type is. I'd imagine we're going to have psionic attacks, though. So Huzzah there. Duck and ready. Well, actually, we might as well... I can't really advance too far with the tank this way, though. But it's going to be just as bad going this way. Not sure. Ugh will position there. Commander O'Hawk will position himself there. And for the moment, we'll leave Robot Jim where he is. I didn't see what that was. That might have been a Wraith, actually. No, it's Psionics. So, Sazens, unless there is a Praetor here, in which case... no, I imagine we would have failed to commandeer a Praetor if he was still there. 61. He's moved on. Ashton. If he is still there. He's not there now. That could be a bad move, but we'll debate the wrongness of that move in a little bit. For now, though, quite content to sit there and wait there. And we have this area mostly secured then. Does mean that the Wraith teleported off somewhere, annoyingly. And Ugh has no way... sorry, Robot Jim has no way of getting there. It can actually move in this area once I move people out of the way. So, Trait G. Well, I thought we saw somebody. And it was a Wraith, actually. There's one down there. Private Edward. And finally, a Major Shadowhawk. So really, I would get one shot and some retreating. But it turns out that was a good shot. Okay, destroy all the things. And then we'll have to work out where we can move from here. But Moralco or Edward? Edward could have a snapshot, actually. But we'll leave that for now. Duck and ready. Move you along. Duck and ready. Good shot. Alright, so that's all sorted. One down. Mission going okay. Out comes Ugh. Found out where he went. But he's on his own, and he's right by the Desert Claw. So, Ugh opens door. Desert Claw. Guns and suppresses. Can I have a shot and still? No. You don't have a time units to close the door, so we can afford this. So that's safe. Next up, Ashton. We found the room. Okay. Duck for now. Can we move Sammy in to get the kill? Is a good question. And not be an easy shot. But it's certainly not impossible. Going to move you forward. Got the two strongest people against one. Still area there they could be sneaking through though. Alright. Let's move Shadowhog out the way. And let's have Robot Jim take the lead. And we found someone. And again, I've given you a laser weapon, not a plasma. But, okay. Not to worry, we can work with that. Alright, you're there. We shall move trait G into a position close by. Private Edwards, I'm deliberately going to sort of hang them on this side of things. In turn. Alright, tanks resisting things for the moment. You've ran forward and hit a chair. And some psionic weirdness is occurring. But not a lot of it. Okay. All sorted. Next up, Sammy. And that's Commander Room R's then. Or whichever facility this is ours. And that's the teleporter. So let's just make... Sorry, I was going to make absolutely sure there was nobody in there, but of course I can't really work that out at this stage. Right. It didn't move. And that's going to give Arg a free shot. Which we take. Move up. There are still potential problems that could occur here, but for now, at least, everything's looking good on that side. And because I know what type of... Ooh! Ooh, I'm surprised there. Suppression. Suppression snap, and the Shadowhawk, now Commander Shadowhawk, gets another kill. Well, no, that one surprised me. We're okay. Is there anybody hanging out in the middle? Yes. But not significant enough for us to worry about, so I'm just going to hold that there. Oh, I've still got Edward. Edward? Hang out around the back of the tank for a moment. So overall, I think we've stormed this thus far. Oh! Hello. Shadowhawk is bleeding to death and will die in 3 turns. There's a kind of counter to that. There's kind of counter to that. I kill you. Shadowhawk does have a medkit, so he can sort his own wounds out if he needs to. But for now, let's see if anybody else around does have one. Trait G does. And Commander Shadowhawk will live. Meanwhile, Robot Jim is being shot at again. That is all. Okay, 2 accurate shots, and we'll duck back behind cover. Then let's debate other things, shall we? Yeah, not really much I can do with you, so I'm just going to hold you close by. Duck and ready. Ashton, forward. I think what I'm going to do now is we're going to test out the teleporter device and find out where that puts us. But I'm going to do that next turn, because I'd like to have the time use on the other side to counter-attack. Meanwhile, Ugh. Ugh finds some things. Unfortunately, with the amount of cover we got, it's not really a good plan here. I imagine these two will connect up, which is why I'm sort of holding them there, but anything comes out now, those two are basically in trouble. There's no quick reaction to them, that's the problem. Okay. So he's moved on. Now, quite where he's run off to, I don't know, because I should be able to see him anyway. Oh, there we found him. He's right there. He's not now, so, you know. All is good. Remember, him still unharmed from all of this. And Major Moralco, we're doing a phenomenal job as our shield. Stirring work thus far. Okay. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, I don't think we can unlock that. But now we know where it is, we can plan for it. Cat Nug opens the door and finds person. Oh, also, Captain Nug has found a person. Missed and retreat. So the question now becomes, what do I want to do from here? I think we want to stand up and wait. Since I know Ashton can't actually get back from there, I'm going to run you back and we're going to find Sammy. If it's unable to actually make use of those, I might as well just run you back. Right, Trait G. Trait G needs to run up to here. Trait G also needs to get his weapon back on, but, you know. We'll work that out a bit later. That just leaves you in turn. Open the reaction fire, are we good? And if not... And if not, that should do. Alright, one down. And let's move the tank up first. Oh dear, now we've got to crush everything to get through this room. It feels like a slight shame. Only slight. It is an alien base after all, can only have so much sympathy. Okay. So good news is we can continue along this path. Shadowhawk. Shadow's going to hang around the back, I think, rather than be point at this stage. Edward. And Trait G. Meanwhile, moving up to at least there. Ashton moves up to at least there. End turn. This is where they open that door now. One spotted. No ability to shoot at him though. Potentially you could. I'm going to take 3 steps back here. There we go. Now the shot's on. Duck aimed 50% chance. Only got rid of things that are in the way. We shall close the door. And we shall have Ugg and Sammy have a look down here. Somewhere. Oh. Thing in the back. Okay. In you go, Ugg. I've done it. Alright, Ugg. Take a shot from there. It's a good hit. Should just have to hold there then. You'll also need to reload. End turn. I have a feeling that I'm going to get shot from down here. Or I should have been shot from down here. Slight hit on Ugg. Also didn't move any of the other team, did I? No. Whoops. Okay. Open door, advance, and guess who we see? Alright, run you across. The tank can get to there. What's the odds of actually hitting the target we want? Mostly the odds are of him hitting himself from there. Okay. And the Shadowhawk earns a kill. Meanwhile, Sammy, we found the cows, and we found you. That's for scaring me last round. Miss, and we shall take another shot. Get a hit. Gonna have to close the door and try again. And I think we'll move you up. Okay, all that having been done, we advance to there. Take moves forward just enough to be in the way. Trade G. And Edward. Okay, that's everybody. Enter. Oh! Moralco. Okay, everything's just happened at once again. So, Moralco is in trouble. Ugg. That is the command room, by the way, that area. Gets the revenge shot. Darn it. I needed that. Okay. Close the door, duck hope. Right. Moralco then. I think Moralco's earned enough to try and run away, so we're going to let him. But first thing first. First things first, that didn't work. Trait G definitely does not have enough time yet to make this work for him. but I could run you back to there. That opens that door. We then have a Shadowhawk run down to there. I would have a snapshot on that last target. Or blow the tank. The tank deployment has a lot going for it. %71% chance of that grenade working. It missed. I'll close the door and try again in a little bit. For now, though, I need a little more insurance up here, I think. This I do not feel is going to go particularly well from now here. We can keep everybody alive, that'd be amazing, but it's not likely from here. That did 12. Suppressed only. How have you not earned a kill there? Retreat. Okay, now just be careful with this one. Snapshot, targeting. Second snapshot, targeting. Took a little bit of damage from that, but that's more than lastable. All right, Edward, forward. Reload. Meanwhile, Sammy. I think the door's destroyed. Meanwhile, I can't see where the alien ran off to. There I can. Right. I've wasted more than enough time on you. Communications room is ours. Okay. Next up. I think we move the heavy weapons into position. And we prepare the blasting of the door. Always a ceremonial part of any Shadowhawkian Let's Play. For blowing of doors. Then, of course, the leader has just walked in anyway. His range buddy's right behind him. Ow. Ugg is bleeding from that. Well, let's start with the important shot, shall we? I felt that was important. Second shot. And a suppression. Edward. Gunnage. Is that game? It's not game. But there's no more psionic wibbliness to worry about, which is a help. Moralco does not have a medkit. Shadowhawk does have a medkit, so that's where he's going. Might need a few more than that. Okay, fair enough. We will need a little more than that. After that, I think Ashton really needs to just move into a position where he can do things next turn. Sammy needs to make sure there's nothing hiding behind here. But I'm reasonably confident there won't be at this stage. No. Alright, back we go. End turn. Ugg is bleeding and will die if we don't get him field this turn, but that is Commander Shadowhawk's duty. There we go. Ugg will no longer die. Ugg can reload. And let's send in the rookies. Okay, nothing there. Found someone there, though. Only one I got is a smoke grenade, and we know how notoriously accurate these are. Yay for self-stunnage. And reduce accuracy, of course. This is now showing why they're not hitting, I suppose. That's something in favour. Alright, Mesa Desert Claw moves up. And I think we're going to move Moralco. No, actually not Moralco. We're going to have to move Ashton up. Ashton and Sammy. Because they are the game winners. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. One alien found, but no line of shot. What can Sammy do from here? Sammy could try and run through there. Probably might. It might even work that, but I'm going to go with the Ashton shot. Just head this way, duck and ready. So I'm going to wait for the cloud this way, I think. Edward. Well, so he could try and chuck another grenade, but that was less likely to work. Duck and ready. And we shall move you up. Duck and ready. In turn. And you just move closer to Ashton for his turn. Well, that's going to result in death, unfortunately for you. Burst shots. Triple shot to the face. And we successful base mission, 2 critical wounds, but no actual deaths. Edward, oh, Sammy's now got 30 combat mission badge, +3 bravery. Edward is promoted to corporal. Trait GS is promoted to sergeant. Ugg and Moralco both get their critical wounds things. And we shall see everybody a bit later. It did not have the commander in it. We're probably going to have to wait for battleships for the alien praetors. But for now, at least. Mission successful. Marauder aircraft is done. Go to aircraft. We're going to decommission the Foxtrot. Because now what I want it to do is to build another Marauder Interceptor. 3 days. And about a third of our remaining funds actually on this. This is probably a reasonable thing to go for. We want the Marauders to be ready. Sentinel battlesuits. Less protection in RS2. 360-degree vision. It's not as good as soaking up damage, but 360-degree vision definitely sounds like a thing. Let's go for the alien battle rifle at this point. Or the Hyperion hover tank. I don't think hover tanks are all that important to us, really. I haven't really had a chance to use them. This is going to be our main suit of armour, I think, now, the Sentinel battlesuit. So we will need a few of them. But we've started work on the assault armours, and we need the Marauders before, more importantly. He says now. Good, aircraft. So now you have 2. I'm going to Actually, no, hold on. Templar Pow will decommission Foxtrot. We shall send Marauder 3 to Templar Pow. And then we shall construct another Marauder Air Interceptor, which gives 2 to each. And in another 3 days, that'll be what happens. But first, some UFOs. So I think we're about to get some shakedown tests. Right, starting this one. Marauder and 2 Corsairs. Go. This one. Marauder, Corsair, and a Foxtrot. this one, we're going to go with the Marauder and the Corsair. The Marauders are faster if I send them by themselves, so that's kind of a bombing run. And that's going to be an alien terror mission, I'm sure of it. We'll also resolve that. Return the base. So we have a landing mission to do there with base complex. We'll also resolve that. Right, since they've got most of their ammo intact, I'm going to see if they can grab this guy as well. Want to resolve that. Return the base. Because it's only a small one, I'm just going to airstrike that for the funds. And then I think we're going to go base complex and we're going to set up the team here for another attack. So Bertrador, you'll be perfectly fine and healed, and Captain Fancy Pants, we might as well have you there as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All doing okay for the moment. Let's also make sure you have all your equipment. Well, you should have it all, to be fair, but this is the better equipped base, really. Equip default equipment, that's better. Get rid of a stun grenade for the weight penalty restriction. Petrodor, Wolf Armor there. Yeah, we just need to build a heavy plasma at some stage for this team, and probably some plasma assault weaponries. But overall, I cannot complain at that. The only thing I should do is we should rename the Scimitar 4. This one does have a plasma bolt, by the way. I don't want to call it Steve 5.0, but you know, it's definitely a Cult of Steve creation. In fact, I might just call it the Cult of Steve. Somehow uploaded their consciousness into this one, so therefore it is the Cult of Steve. We shall intercept that with Shrike 1, and that'll be the next mission, I think. So I shall say until then, guys. Until then.